What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to the channel. And today we've got something absolutely insane to talk about. A story so big, so electrifying that it's already shaking the entire NFL landscape. I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, and a new reinforcement that might just turn this team from dangerous to downright unstoppable. Yeah, you read the title right. Jones rocked again. The man is back at it, and this time he might have just pulled off a move that sends a shockwave through every division rival. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can stop the Cowboys now if this goes through. Will McDonald IV, the freak athlete and pass rushing phenom, could be making his way to Dallas, and let me tell you, this could be the single biggest defensive boost since Micah Parsons put on that star helmet. Now, before you think this is just another off-season hype session, hold up, because this isn't smoke and mirrors. This is real. This is calculated, and it's coming from the top. Jerry Jones has been hit with criticism. He's been called too emotional, too flashy, too involved, but every time people doubt him, the man finds a way to shock the NFL. And if you've been following the Cowboys lately, you know this roster was already loaded. Dak Prescott is still leading the offense, and CeeDee Lamb is dominating defense as Micah Parsons is wrecking quarterbacks every week, which we're still. But Jerry knows that good isn't good enough. He knows this team can't just be fun to watch. It has to win. It's been decades since that Lombardi trophy came back to Dallas, and Jones isn't just chasing another playoff run, he's chasing legacy redemption. That's what this move is about. This is about sending a message to the locker room, to the fans, to the league, that the Cowboys are done waiting, done talking, done being the team with potential. They want to be the team that finishes. And that's why Will McDonald IV is such a perfect piece, in this new puzzle. For those who don't know, McDonald is a terrifying pass rusher, a former Iowa State star, a guy with arms like vines and a motor that never stops. He's the kind of athlete who can bend the edge, explode off the snap, and terrorize quarterbacks like they owe him money. He's not just fast, he's violent, technical, relentless. And when you pair that kind of energy with Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and that already fierce Dallas defense, you're basically creating a nightmare for every offensive coordinator in the league. Imagine it. Parsons rushing off the left edge, McDonald coming off the right, both with elite speed, both forcing quarterbacks to panic before they can even complete their drop back. That's not just a pass rush, that's elite. That's organized chaos, and that's exactly what the Cowboys have been missing when the games get tight and the season's on the line. Because as much as we love this team's flash and offensive swagger, the truth is defense wins championships. The great Cowboys teams of the past, the 90s dynasties, they had toughness, identity, and defensive swagger. This new Dallas team under McCarthy and Quinn has been slowly building that identity again, and McDonald fits it perfectly. He's young, hungry, disciplined, and he's got that chip on his shoulder that Jerry loves to see in his guys. This is the kind of player that doesn't just make plays, he changes the temperature of the game. Now let's talk about Jerry Jones for a second, because the man deserves his due. Yeah, people love to joke about Jerry, say he's all talk, that he loves the cameras. But here's the thing. Jerry Jones lives for moments like this. The man is obsessed with seeing his Cowboys win again before he's done, and he's not afraid to shake the league to make it happen. Every move he's made this season screams urgency. He's been in meetings, scouting, taking input from coaches, and now he's pulling triggers on deals that make it crystal clear. This isn't about rebuilding. This is about winning now. And that's why fans are so hyped, because for years, the Cowboys had talent, but they didn't have that killer instinct. They'd play great football for 3 quarters, then somehow let it slip in the 4th. But Jerry's moves, especially this one, show he wants to end that cycle. He wants to take that frustration, the heartbreaks, the memes, the playoff losses, and flip it into fire. Bringing in a guy like McDonald is a culture move as much as it is a football one. It says, we're not content with being good. We want to be great. We want to be feared. And let's be honest, Cowboys fans have been waiting for this. They've been loyal through every heartbreak. They've defended Dak. They've stood behind the star. And all they've wanted is that one sign, that one move that says the front office is as serious as the fans are. This might be it. Will McDonald IV is a young stud, and even though he's not yet a household name, he's got the kind of upside that makes defensive coordinators drool. He was a sack machine in college, and could be, we're talking double-digit sack seasons, explosive first steps, long reach, and that fearless energy that just screams Dallas Cowboy. You can almost picture him already in that navy and silver uniform standing next to Micah Parsons on the sideline, both of them smiling because they know what's about to happen. They know they're about to wreck the league. And let's not forget Dan Quinn's role here. The defensive coordinator has been the secret weapon behind this team's transformation. He's turned players into monsters. Look at what he did with Micah, how he unleashed him from linebacker to edge, moving him around to keep offenses guessing. Imagine what he could do with McDonald. Another explosive edge talent. He can move like a chess piece. Quinn loves versatility, and McDonald is versatile to the core. He can drop back, stunt inside, twist. I line up in multiple fronts. That gives Quinn options, and when you give a creative coach options, that's when magic happens. The Cowboys defense already ranks among the best in pressure and takeaways, and adding another pass rusher only amplifies that. Because football at its heart is about rhythm, and nothing disrupts rhythm like pressure. You collapse pockets, force bad throws, create turnovers. That's how you win big games. And guess what? That's how you win championships. Now, don't get me wrong. This doesn't mean the Cowboys suddenly have zero flaws. They still have things to clean up. Offensive consistency, health, penalties, situational football. But the difference now is that moves like this show growth. They show learning. For once, the Cowboys aren't being reactive. They're being proactive. They're not waiting for a problem to explode. They're building depth before the storm. Because depth in this league is everything. You can't just have stars. You need waves of talent. You need fresh legs. You need competition. You need hunger. McDonald brings all that and more. And honestly, this kind of move might also light a fire under the current roster. It tells every player, your spot isn't guaranteed. If you want to stay on this team, you better bring it. That's how dynasties form, through accountability and competition. But beyond the X's and O's, beyond the stats, there's something emotional about this moment too. Cowboys Nation is electric again. You can feel it in the comments, the forums, the tweets, the fan pages. Everyone's buzzing because they sense something different this time. There's a new energy, a new belief that maybe, just maybe, the Cowboys are turning the corner. And honestly, that belief matters. Teams feed off that. Players feel it. When AT&T Stadium is rocking, when fans are unified and hopeful, the Cowboys play with swagger. This potential addition brings that spark, and that's what makes sports so special. Those moments when hope and performance collide. So, Cowboys Nation, if you're watching this, I want to hear from you. Are you ready for this? Do you feel the energy? Do you think Will McDonald IV can be the missing piece that pushes this team over the top? Drop your thoughts down below, because I read every single comment. Smash that like button if you're hyped about this. Share this video with your fellow Cowboys fans, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we are covering every single move this offseason. The Jones family is making noise. The Cowboys are gearing up for war, and the rest of the league better take notice, because this team isn't sneaking up on anyone. They're coming through the front door, stars shining, helmets clashing, ready to take what's theirs. This is your boy, insert name, signing off, saying one thing loud and clear: the Cowboys are back. The league's been warned, and now nobody can stop the Dallas Cowboys.